Welcome, 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 welcome. So yeah, guys, today we're gonna be watching How Strong is Comp Saitama. So yeah, I know Saitama. I watched the series. You know what I'm saying? I know how strong he is, but in terms of the manga, I'm not really caught up with it. You know what I'm saying? So today we are going to find out how strong is Comp Saitama. I don't know what is comp mean, but hey, we're doing what we gotta do. But hey, we're gonna watch this and hopefully, and you know what I'm saying? It's what it is. But first, you know, me, today I'm going to create a rule where, you know, every time we watch this kind of video or this kind of stuff, like, you know, I'm going to be doing tapping, which I don't know if any of you guys like familiar with. You know, if you guys are not like into this kind of stuff, I'm sorry. And if you guys don't want any problem with me in any kind of situation or any type of way, you guys can get off. Because I'm doing, it's just me, you know, I'm doing what I do. So this is about just, you know, every time I get surprised or anything, you know, just happy, wherever, I'm gonna tap. That's just how it is. Well, obviously, I'm not gonna try to achieve it, you know, a lot, but it's cool. Go. How strong is Comp Saitama? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's made by KAZI. I'm gonna leave the video link in, you know, the description, you know. But yeah.
In the world of anime, only a seldom few have shown us what it truly means to be the strongest. With monsters, aliens, and gods across different universes are set as the pinnacle of strength in their stories. But this man, he's just like us. He's only human. With Saitama having enough power to defeat any adversary he faced with a single punch. With there being more,
he's only human. That's the diff. You know what I'm saying? He's like us, but except he got power. You know.
Multiple variations with each one strength surpassing the last. But with everything we have, with everything on the table, how strong
I'm gonna get
is the
comfortable
One
real
Punch
quick.
Man? In the beginning of One Punch Man, we're introduced to an ordinary man named Saitama who decided one day that he would pursue his childhood,
the main character, you know, of the series, obviously,
dream of becoming a hero that could defeat any opponent with ease. Who would have known that this dream would have changed his life forever? As after completing 100
dream is to just one punch. One punch.
Push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run every single day for 3 years, the limits placed on him by God were broken.
Okay. You know, it shows that to subscribe.
With a limiter being a theoretical barrier that restricts the physical growth and strength, as God made a limiter for every single being to prevent them from losing purpose. Everyone eventually reaches this upper limit where they're unable to develop any more strength no matter how hard they try. However, Saitama broke through this.
It is understandable. This is how human is, you know. Our brain don't know that how strong we are capable, you know. You know, but it is what it is, though.
Limiter, which results in the development of immeasurable strength, as his dream has come true, as he now can defeat any opponent he wishes with a single punch. As Saitama, even from the beginning, was able to one-shot
you see that?
The world's strong single punch. As Saitama,
he's cooked. That is cooked right there. That is cooked right there.
Even from the beginning, was able to one-shot the world's strongest man, who with one swipe.
Yeah, that is tap time. So this is it's called Boutique V4. Boutique V4, you know. It's it's a toughless or something. I don't know. I can't really, you know what I'm saying? I can't really. An apple fritter, wherever. No, so. No, so. And you can go like 2 mode and stuff. It's what it is. I'm gonna go like 1, because I don't want to waste it, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to chief it. Ooh. Yeah. See that? It barely come out now, because I leave it there to adjust. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Of his
the
hand
thing
can decimate entire cities. With Vaccine Man, who's able to shoot energy blasts, can vaporize them. With Murata confirming that these energy balls are the same ones fired by Homeless Emperor, who, teaming up with Black Sperm, can defeat Tatsumaki, who can obliterate continents.
Continent. Oh, you gotta peep that. You gotta peep that.
Can kill Deep Sea King and change the weather. But amidst,
I watched when I first time see this, I was blown away, yo. It was like the power making the rain stop and everything. It was just
the stars, another being seeks a true challenge, having grown bored of weak opponents. Boros, an alien from space known as the Dominator of the universe, sets his sights on Earth, targeting one man, the man to fulfill the prophecy. As Saitama is seemingly shown being able to resist the weight of a black hole that not even light can escape. Assuming the gravitational pull of Garukinshoop's ability is comparable to a stellar mass black hole, Saitama would be resisting gravity billions of times stronger than Earth, and would have
than Earth.
Strength exceeding any natural force in the entire universe. As Boros and Saitama now stand face to face, now it's time to see who's truly the strongest. As Boros comments on Saitama's power, saying that he senses.
Let's go. We have to, like, you know, this fight is just the best fight in the whole series. In my opinion, the best fight.
There's no bottom to his strength. Saitama at this point of the series has defeated every monster with a single normal punch. However, Boros is different. Saitama punches Boros, but he's able to survive.
Wait, let me see if you guys can see me at all. Yep, you guys can see me.
Shattering Boros' armor that was limiting his immense power.
Yeah, Saitama was so powerful.
Boros' strength continues to rise as he transforms and attacks Saitama, seemingly doing no damage, but the light show is pretty cool. As Boros' species able to regenerate themselves even from a pool of blood, which came in pretty handy as Saitama's consecutive normal punches completely obliterated his body.
You see, like, he's like infinite regeneration, all this stuff. Like, he got it. Like, you got it, Brody. Like, you know, you don't need all those stuff, you know? Like, I'm not that powerful, yo. You don't need all those stuff.
Boros kicks Saitama to the moon, and Saitama performs his best feat so far, as he's able to jump from the moon back to Earth, which will require him moving about 299,792 kilometers per second, or the speed of light. Boros decides that it's time to finish this, and Saitama cannot agree more.
No, but like, if you really think about it though, like, when Boros pick him up, knees him up. I'm looking at the wrong camera. I have a light over here. I put a light on my face to like make the camera look seem better. But when I'm looking at the camera, I'm looking at this camera. So I think I'm looking at weird directions. It might look weird, but sorry. I'm gonna try to like look at you guys.
charges up his most powerful attack called the Collapsing Star Roaring Cannon, which is stated in the guides can obliterate planets or even entire stars, as Saitama finally shows us a glimpse of his strength as he uses a serious punch, with the shockwave of this punch being so devastating that it can eviscerate Boros' attack and still have enough residual energy to split the Earth's atmosphere, which exceeds the energy of the Tsar Bomba, which is the largest nuclear bomb ever detonated in human history.
How big is the biggest bomb in the human's history? History. How big is it? Like, because if it's that big, like our planet, like how is it still here?
As Boros states that Saitama was still holding back, and now Saitama is once again alone in this universe.
He is still holding back.
As the strongest. But in the world of One Punch Man, monsters are born from the darkness of people's desires. With the more obsessed you are with reaching a goal, the stronger you become. With monster cells being consumed by humans, enhancing their abilities, amplifying their negative emotions and desires, and this directly translates to strength. With Garo being a human that sees monsters as beings that strive to fight to the end, and with monsters being defeated by heroes, he's going to change that. With Garo getting more powerful as the series progresses, as he actually is going up the monster rank at an extremely high rate. This is due to his extreme mastery of martial arts, as it was stated in guidebooks that he possesses a natural sense of hand-to-hand combat and superhuman learning abilities. This is extremely impressive, as Bang in his prime was stated to be blessed with martial arts talent, and this blessed fighter dedicated several decades to training his water stream rock smashing fist, which Garo was able to master this technique at only 18 years old.
At only 18 years old, he is gifted. He's gifted. He's gifted and he's... I'm looking at the wrong camera. He's gifted and he's talented. And he is dedicated.
But being a monster won't get you anywhere, as there are heroes that can defeat all of them with just a single punch. Garo gets even more powerful as he takes on S-class heroes and even high-tier monsters, with Garo being face-to-face with the king of monsters, Orochi, and now it's time to see who really is the strongest monster. Orochi attacks Garo, as Garo is able to react and adapt to Orochi's movements, becoming faster with each passing second, as it's noted that Garo shares a fighting spirit similar to Metal Bat, both capable of literally overcoming death. But Orochi is a monster stated to be as powerful as Boros and can adapt to Garo's fighting style.
Ooh, so we going the same level as Saitama, you know, going, but that's like none to Saitama, so it's cool.
And has even copied his martial arts, ultimately defeating him. However, the same Monster King, after growing stronger, is eventually one-shot by the One Punch Man. After waking up, Garo finds himself face to face with Dark Shine, completely drained of energy. Dark Shine has the opportunity to finish him off for good, as Dark Shine charges Garo, using his martial arts to block the attack. However, the force still shatters his ribcage. At this moment, it becomes evident that Garo is undergoing a transformation, and when he emerges on the surface, his biology has changed. He's no longer a human.
No longer human.
He's a monster.
He's a
monster. Garo, upon awakening, is so powerful.
He's a monster now. Nobody can stop him now. Nobody can stop him now.
That he defeats Bomb and Silverfang and easily takes down Pure Ugly in a single blow, with Pure Ugly being one who can match Darkshine's strength, who is no match for the new Garo, showcasing just how strong he's become. Garo then engages in a battle with Platinum Flashy Flash, with both fighters moving so fast that their actions occur within fractions of a second. With both fighters moving so fast that their actions occur within fractions.
Am I looking at that right? What is that? Is this the speed? A structure even more dense than the 3 light did. You see how fast this is? Are we making... Yeah. Don't even need to talk. Yo, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. It's so smooth. Voltic V4. So smooth. It is so good. Oh my god. Let's go.
Of a second, with their speed being measured up to 200 times faster than light.
200 times faster. That's yo, yeah. So
now Garo faces giant centipede and adapts even more quickly and rapidly than he was before.
Do you guys know how fast is the speed of light? Think about it, 200 more faster. That's like, it's over with. Like, it's over with. You cannot win.
Mastering a new technique, the Monster Calamity Godslayer Fist, and with a single strike, he slices Sage Centipede in half, proving to anyone who the strongest truly is. But when the world's hero arrives, Saitama steps onto the battlefield ready to eradicate.
Who is the real hero? I don't know.
These monsters.
We're gonna find out.
Garo realizes to achieve his goals, he must defeat Saitama. We later learn about the most mysterious and possibly the strongest character in the entire show, God. The #1 hero, Blast, has studied God extensively and concludes that God is the creator of all existence, wielding control over all of space and time. Blast has even encountered God face to face, and Garo himself now finds himself in the presence of God, as God uses deception to manipulate mortals by appearing as their most influential person.
Okay, we gotta peek that over.
In time. Blast has even encountered God face to face, and Garo himself now finds himself in the presence of God, as God uses deception to manipulate mortals by appearing as their most influential person. God offers Garo some of his power, with the only condition that Garo takes his hand, but Garo refuses.
I don't know how strong is God, but if he joins force with the Garo, bro, it's over.
Taking God's hand away, but even that slight touch between God and monster produces something, well, when Garo returns to Earth, he's no longer a monster. He's a god. He's
a god. Now his name is a god. He's not even Garo no more.
Gains the knowledge of all the energy in the universe and acquires new astonishing abilities. As a human, Garo can copy everyone's technique, but now he can do much more than that. He demonstrates his new power by copying Blast's space manipulation abilities, as he now can use nuclear fusion and create his own subspace gates. As he defeats all of the heroes, and Saitama arrives on the battlefield just in time to see Garo punch a hole right through Genos' core.
It's over. It's over with. You're messing with the wrong guy, yo.
That's it.
You got it.
Saitama's done holding back. Holding his friend's core in his hand, Saitama has only one thing on his mind. Serious punch. Saitama attacked Garo with his most powerful punch, but Garo manages to survive by copying Saitama's strength, calling this ability Saitama mode. He winds up his own serious punch, and sensing the immense energy about to be unleashed, Blast uses his subspace gates to contain their clash in space, even requiring the help of others to redirect the attack from Earth.
Jesus, are you guys looking at this animation?
Energy repels Garo.
Are you guys picking
Saitama into space, landing them on the surface of one of Jupiter's moons. But in the opposite direction, their punch creates a giant hole in space.
Whoa. Over. It's over. That is just the next level of fighting. That is next level of beef right there. Now you got my friend Genos. Now I cannot hold back, cannot hold back.
Destroying all of the stars within this radius and generating multi-galaxy levels of power. Saitama tells Garo that he's glad he could finally use his full power against someone who can actually stand up. However, Saitama is not excited as he was in his dream because of the death of his friend. Garo uses his abilities against Saitama, but none of them work. He tries using his subspace gates, but Saitama just kicks them away, granting him the ability.
What?
He tries using his subspace gates, but Saitama just kicks them away.
Is that possible? Like, it's possible, I guess. Saitama is built different, so we'll let it slide.
Granting him the ability to have non-physical interactions. Saitama even grabs the surface of the moon and tears it off using a serious table flip.
Oh my god.
Acknowledges that Saitama's strength is limitless and decides to copy him endlessly.
Oh my god. Yeah, we gotta pause after that. After that. Matter of fact,
Saitama even grabs the surface of the moon and tears it off using a serious table flip.
Yeah. What? Like, yo, what is this strength? Just this. We're talking this from a man's hand, making all this stuff. Are you serious right now? Yeah, you got it, yo. You got it. Okay, got it. I'm cooked. You know, like every time I tap, I hold it in, you know, long time. I know I don't be tapping for so long, but this is like me tapping every time. It don't matter.
Garo acknowledges that Saitama's strength is limitless and decides to copy him endlessly. However, Garo realizes that for some reason, it's not working. As we see how Saitama's strength works, as it's shown on a graph in comparison to Garo. Saitama has finite jumps in strength, but they just keep going. Saitama grows higher and higher, and so fast that characters that can copy you just by seeing you can't keep up.
So his strength is so like it doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter just how strong you are. As long as he is there and fighting you, he will get stronger. As long as you're stronger than him, he will keep getting stronger and stronger until he's the strongest. There's no beating him. What is the point? Yo, you not get it? Give up.
Saitama's strength grows exponentially, and Garo cannot copy his strength. Saitama once again becomes bored in his fight, as he catches one of Garos' punches, and what happens next is absolutely insane. Saitama sneezes, and the force from his sneeze alone destroys Jupiter. And
Destroy Jupiter. It's over.
Garo sees this, he decides he's had enough and wants to escape. Kicking Garo sneezes, and the force from his sneeze alone destroys Jupiter.
Yo. How strong is that sneeze for it to be? Yo. He is not safe in Earth. He's not safe for Earth. If he sneezes in Earth, it's over for everybody. You heard me? It's over. You're cooked. Me? I'm cooked. We're both cooked.
And when Garo sees this, he decides he's had enough and wants to escape. Taking Saitama to the other end of space and using one of his subspace gates to get back to Earth. But Saitama uses a serious Saitama uses a serious fart.
You see, I seen this meme, bruh. Are you guys seeing this? Like, how is this even possible? I seen this meme, but like, it's really like, you know, here, like.
And moves massively faster than light and catches up to what? Okay, sorry. Is far and moves massively faster than light and
He massively moves faster than light by 40? Are you out of your mind? Yeah. They got it.
Catches up to what? Okay, sorry, last time. Saitama uses a serious fart and moves massively faster than light and catches up to Garo. Saitama punches Garo back down to earth, and when he sees the kid he had a friendship with has died, he decides that he's done. Garo tells Saitama that it's up to him to fix the mistakes and teaches him an ability that he...
You see, people are just... I don't know, man. I don't know. I ain't gonna catch you to fix the mistake that he did, bro. Garo, man, you got it.
Hope to master if he ever got God's power. However, it was still not enough. But Saitama is a completely different story. Garo shows Saitama how to reverse particles and antiparticles, with Saitama's particles doing the same. God decides to take Garo's power away. Before Garo can die, he tells Saitama if there's anyone that can master the power of God without taking his hand, it's him. With Saitama being launched backwards in time, witnessing all the past events, and when he sees Garo in the past, he decides to do what he does best.
And
he balls up his fist and punches. This punch is the reversal of causality itself, creating an attack not even the One Punch Man can do, ending a fight in 0 punches.
Now, we have to peep that, you know. How do you end a punch in one? Like, how do you like, you know, we take let's take time, you know. Let's take time. How do you like, how do you end a fight in 0 punch? How is that even physically possible or mentally possible? If you really think about it, I don't know, but maybe I'm just yapping.
But now that it's over, things are about to get interesting. In the recent chapters of One Punch Man, Empty Void, the leader of the ninja village, embraced God's power, resulting in his transformation to a servant of God and a consequential battle with Blast. Despite their fierce and evenly matched struggle, Blast emerged victorious, sealing Empty Void within the ninja village. 50
I heard Blast is pretty strong.
years later, and after absorbing all of the former powers of Garo to himself, Empty Void has returned as he confronts Flashy Flash and Speed of Sound Sonic, attempting to sway them to embrace God's power. However, both of them resist the temptation and broke free of his illusions, forcing Empty Void into combat. But now we get to see something that's pretty interesting. Empty Void uses an ability that defies the very causality of the universe, allowing him to perceive all the infinite possibilities and manipulate parallel worlds using this technique. Now, people wanted to know what I thought about this feat, so I'll go into it a little bit. All Empty Void really did was use an ability to jump into another dimension that...
Wait, so doesn't that mean I'm not understanding everything, but
it's pretty interesting. Empty Void uses an ability that defies the very causality of the universe, allowing him to perceive all the infinite possibilities and manipulate
infinite possibilities. So that means like manipulate
parallel worlds.
So that means he can just look all these wars. That means he can choose a war where he can basically just win or all do whatever he wants to do. He go to the war without have that. He can do that, and it will work. Yo, his power is just he's OP.
Worlds using this technique. Now, people wanted to know what I thought about this feat, so I'll go into it a little bit. All Empty Void really did was use an ability to jump into another dimension that's outside of the causality of the universe. This wouldn't necessitate that he himself is outside the causality of the universe, just that he can place himself there using this ability. And whenever he does attack one of these orbs, it only does...
So he can place himself in this. I'm not understanding this one, yo.
does a certain amount of damage to the planet or area that he's attacking. It doesn't even affect the entire infinite space, just that one specific point that he's attacking. And from what we see, the damage isn't even that great once he does attack this. So Saitama currently in One Punch Man would scale from galaxy to multi-galaxy with massively faster than light speed. But with the story of One Punch Man being left in the hands of the fans, how strong truly can Saitama get?
Maybe I'm not understanding, but don't mind.
In the fan manga Battle of Gods, also called Terra 2, the story unfolds as
fan manga Terra 2.
The ultimate showdown that we've all been waiting for is finally here. The story reveals that the One Punch Man universe is just one galaxy among many dimensions within the multiverse. These dimensions are connected by black holes normally inaccessible to biological beings. However, new entities have appeared seemingly out of nowhere that are capable of traveling through these dimensions whenever they want. These higher dimensional life forms, referred to by all as gods, begin traveling across dimensions, wreaking havoc in multiple galaxies throughout the multiverse. One of these
you have to beat that. These people are strong. They are very strong.
God beings travel to a dimension and completely destroy it, but one of the survivors was able to escape and makes it to Saitama's Earth. She tells Saitama and the rest of the heroes that these god beings are targeting this dimension next, but this galaxy is completely saved, as it has the One Punch Man defending it. One of these god beings travels throughout the multiverse and ends up in Saitama's universe, and Saitama promises that he will be the one to kill God. Using the dimensional stone that allows biological life forms to travel throughout the stars, they end up in the presence of God. Garu and Genos jump into the fight immediately, using all of their abilities against God.
I don't know.
With Genos,
I think it's some kind of phobia. I don't know. When something look like that, it just make me, you know, something like that. But that's just me, guys. I'm sorry.
Using his incineration cannon at max power, and Garu using his martial arts, the flowing water smashing rock fist, but none of them do any damage. And just before Genos is about to be hit by a head-on attack from God, he's pushed out of the way by Saitama, who takes the brute force of the attack. Saitama,
I would too, man. You know what I'm saying? My best friend, Sensei.
His body slams into the mountain, and he realizes that this is bad. Saitama looks up and sees all of his friends defeated, and realizes that he forgot to save his game before switching off the console. Enraged over his game progress, Saitama punches God thousands of feet into the air, and Saitama jumps up to finish off the combo. God opens up his face and charges up an energy blast to fire at Saitama, and as God blast shoots down point blank at Saitama's face, Saitama clenches his fist and pulls out a killer move. Serious punch. Both attacks connect, and Saitama was able to cancel out the blast, sending a shockwave throughout the entire world. But then God hit Saitama so hard that he almost reaches the core of the earth, and Saitama's single punch left his body mangled, that even God has to admit that Saitama's a powerful life form.
Bro, you are a powerful being when you know you're a powerful being when God, even God, think about it, God, a being that create form, but obviously not the real world. We're talking in the enemy world. You know what I'm saying? But think about it. Admitted that Saitama is, you know?
At the bottom of the earth, Saitama smiles, knowing that his dream has finally come true at last. God explains that not even fourth dimensional beings can defeat him, and across the multiverse there
not even fourth dimension cannot defeat me. Look, how strong is the fourth dimension? How strong is that in scale, like power? How strong is that? Like, I wonder.
God explains.
I know it's a lot. Because One Punch Man power scale is, something like that. It's crazy.
That not even fourth dimensional beings can defeat him, and across the multiverse there are other gods of even higher dimension with power that cannot be comprehended. God seemingly referencing an even more powerful being, As he says for him, you are all mere dust. God goes on to explain that the destruction of third-dimensional creatures is quite simple. Only one method is required to decompose all organic matter. This method is the disintegration into one-dimensional matter, as commanded by the gods themselves, their own twisted judgment. And with the wave of his hand, every single being on planet Earth began to disintegrate away. At the end of the battle, Garo and every living being in the entire galaxy was erased by God. However, arising from the Earth is this galaxy.
God is powerful. You guys picking me? He can erase like
His last stand. Saitama has come back to fulfill his promise to kill God. Saitama launches himself into the air and gets right in God's face. With everyone else in the entire galaxy gone, he doesn't have to hold back. Now he gets to show God why he put limits on mortals in the first place. Serious punch. Saitama punches God so hard in the face that the...
My boy, are you okay? My boy. How do you got done dirty like that, yo? How do you got done dirty like that, yo? You guys seen this?
The entire planet shakes. Grabbing God's head and sliding his face across the entire continent, Saitama uses even more strength as he picks up God's head and throws him across the entire solar system. God's body slams into a planet, and as God gets up from the rubble, he begins drawing in countless minerals from the atmosphere, putting an entire layer of armor around his body, drawing in countless minerals from the atmosphere.
Yo, look how freaky that shit is. Look at how the impact it created.
Atmosphere, putting an entire layer of armor around his body to protect himself from Saitama's punches.
To protect himself.
God sends Saitama to a fourth-dimensional space-time array where time will revert continuously, with Saitama's body reverting back to how it was before his training. However, Saitama realizes that the key to getting out of this before time will revert continuously, with Saitama's body reverting back to how it was before his training. However,
his training. So that means time could go back to the point where he's not gonna be strong no more. Yo, that's cheating. At least that's cheating. That is literally cheating. That's not even fair.
Saitama realizes that the key to getting out of this was speed. Saitama began to run, running faster and faster until he was eventually able to surpass the speed of light and break out of the fourth-dimensional time array. When Saitama breaks out, he uses consecutive normal punches and eviscerates God's entire body yet again. Now this God knows that he's going to...
Oh my god. Saitama, yo, you need to calm down, yo. That is the God we are talking about, yo. That is the God we are talking about.
Die. Saitama winds up his last punch. It's over. When Saitama's punch connects, every planet, star, galaxy, and even the entire universe gets completely wiped away. And Saitama stands alone.
Yo. You guys want me to try the two one? It's 2 right now. That is so fat. Oh, I'm gone.
Saitama's punch connects every planet, star, galaxy, and even the entire universe gets completely wiped away, and Saitama stands alone as the man who defeated a god.
The man who defeated a god. You have to beat that. He's a human. How is he able to do this? Who's giving him this power? Because it's definitely not God, because if it's God, why is he getting beat up?
Terra 3 Saitama. In
Terra 2. We got Terra 2. Saitama is powerful as hell. And now we got Terra 3. Yeah.
Terra 2, God mentioned the existence of beings far greater than himself, and we witnessed how that battle ended. However, God was right. There are indeed higher powers as seen in another universe when Garo gained strength from a being far superior to the Terra 2 God. And now, we get to see if Saitama truly is the strongest. In the fan manga Terra 3, Garo receives power from God and returns to Earth as the most powerful being in the universe, Cosmic Garo.
Cosmic Garo. Yo, you seen this? So that's like black hole universes, all this stuff, planets. Like this guy is made out of galaxy. Yeah, you peep that?
And faces off against Saitama, the strongest being, period. In this new form, Garo perceives the very structure of the universe itself as being in his hands. With the mysteries of heaven and earth being unraveled before him, he immediately attacks Saitama with a supernova punch, but unlike his manga counterpart, who only used a small gamma ray burst, this punch, when focused into a single point, causes every cell in the target's body to explode. The resulting explosion creates a Laniakea supercluster.
Whoa.
Which is the galaxy cluster that includes the Milky Way and around 100,000 other galaxies. It's no wonder that this movie, the Milky Way and around 100,000 other galaxies.
Man, the power's coming in this. The power scaling in this is...
It's no wonder that this move is called Immense Heaven. But Saitama merely punches Garo back, unaffected by the attack, which was nothing more than a flashlight in his eyes. And then
my boy just punching. Boy, get away from me. Bro. Like, he got it, bro. Garo got disrespected so much in this fight. I ain't gonna cap. He got sneeze on. He got fart on. It's over with.
Then it's revealed that the #1 hero Blast was able to erase the destructive force of Saitama's punch as if it never existed, as that punch has distorted the very fabric of the universe, and the only that never existed. Blast was able to erase the destructive force of Saitama's punch as if it never existed, as that punch has distorted the very fabric of the universe, and the only ones who remember are Garo and Saitama, meaning no one else in the entire universe even knew that they had all just died. Garo laments.
So you telling me they all just died, but they just didn't know it yet? Wow. Now I'm learning, but I'm not learning at the same time because they're dead, but they're not dead at the same time.
That not even the brightest explosion in the universe could close the gap in strength between them. So then he makes a decision. If relying solely on the power within the universe isn't enough to defeat Saitama, then he'll use the universe itself. Stepping back and
the universe itself.
Revealed that the universe is much larger than anyone could have ever imagined, with even concepts like infinity struggling to fully grasp its vastness, as models like the Von Neumann universe only cover a small fraction of its size. The Von Neumann universe model suggests that the universe is built on sets organized hierarchically, each layer containing the subsets of all previous ones, ultimately forming a comprehensive universe of sets. To simplify, imagine starting with an empty shelf and gradually adding a collection of books. Each new stage includes all possible ways to organize the previous collections. Eventually, you have a vast library representing the Von Neumann universe. And yet, this is only a fraction of the Terra 3 universe. The story even mentions concepts like absolute infinity and inaccessible cardinals, which get lost in the immensity of the universe, all which Garo channels into his fist for one cosmic cataclysmic
Everything together in that one punch.
Garo lands a punch on Saitama's head, blowing a chunk.
Landing on punch. Yo, with that power in his hand, landing that on Saitama's head, yo, I don't know, man.
Off and believing he overestimated his opponent until Saitama's fist is suddenly in his stomach, sending him flying. Garo can't believe that Saitama's still alive, having erased all concept of time and space near the surrounding.
Yo, do you see this? Do you see this down here? Did my guy just... Wait, did my guy just... What did my guy do?
Garo can't believe that Saitama's still alive.
What am I gonna do?
Having erased all concept of time and space near the surroundings.
Did my guy just take out what was created concepts of time and space? Look, his face is disappeared. And he just take it out. Yeah, look, take it out. And yeah, he said, yeah. He said, yeah, this is trash off bag. Yeah, you got it here. You know, this is just, you know, if you want it, I give it to you for free. For free.
But Saitama casually peels off the erased concept from his head and he's back to normal. What?
That is
Garo
like,
then attempts to reverse Saitama's body.
That is not even, that is not even, I don't even know if that's real no more. At this point, his power is just ridiculous. His power is ridiculous. Over. Okay. Just give her up.
Into 2 dimensions, then 1, and then finally 0 dimensions. The entire universe is cut into endless lines, each larger than the universe itself, composed of an infinite number of points. These lines start stacking in a hierarchy, forming his dimensional blow. But Saitama cuts through the 0 dimensions all the way back to the 3rd, delivering a punch back into Garo's face. Desperate, Garo decides the only way to win is to alter Saitama's settings like a video game, but when he looks at his settings, all he sees is invincible. Garo can't believe a human being could be this strong, and then tries to...
Wow. Imagine having the power of God, the power of to be able to do this and that, but then this guy just was able to just be like, yeah, you won't be able to do that.
To erase the concept of humanity out of existence, but Saitama just grabs Garo's speech bubble, erases his words, and replacing them.
Oh, he is going out of the 4th dimension, yo. He's gotta go out of the 4th wall, yo.
With saying, I won't erase the concept of humanity from existence. Realizing he has no hope of winning, Garo creates a reality where Saitama is a famous hero, wealthy, and everything is perfect. But Saitama refuses, punching Garo through the screen, through where the reader is viewing.
So Garo can create a reality for Saitama where he can be rich. You know what I'm saying? But then guess what? This guy Saitama said, Bono! I don't want this. What is this? You think I want money? Hell nah. I want punch. I want monster. I want violence. My boy punch the screen out of the monitor. My monitor right now, bro. If I am Garo, bro, I would be scared right now because he punched the screen, which is like not even real. He's a manga character and a real life character, which is a manga character too. But then the manga video anime punch the screen of the video or the monitor, and then yeah, too geek, yo. Don't even worry about it. I just don't know how to explain it in the right way, but let's just give it a, you know what I'm saying? But give it a. We're going 2 again. Ooh, ooh, it's over. It's over with. Yo. Oh, it's over with. Yeah.
Saying that none of it matters because he's not a hero for rewards. He's a hero for fun.
He's here
In
for
the end,
fun.
Terror 3 Saitama would scale to high out reversal with irrelevant speed. In the end,
how strong is that? Like, I'm not really like, you know, a smart guy or a nerd guy in this type of scaling power, but you know, I think that's pretty strong.
again, Saitama's come a long way from being an ordinary human who wanted to become stronger, and now whose punches are defeating gods themselves. This means that if we want to surpass our limiters, what we have to do is lock in for 3 years and have a really nice right hook.
We have to lock in. Now that's the challenge, you know. We have to lock in 3 years. Doing Saitama challenge. Running, push up, squat, all this, all that. It's gonna be fun. Come on, let's go. Okay, let's go. All right, let's.
What's going on, guys? This is KAZI. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you guys never miss an upload. And if you guys want a video just like this, my Cash App will be in the description for you to get your own video. And tell me down below, who do you think can defeat Comp Saitama? Make sure you guys...
Who do you guys think can defeat Comp Saitama? Because I think as his power, you know, as I see in them, what I'm saying, as he's fighting, his power keep growing and growing until his power is over what the damn point that he's fighting, which is crazy if you think about it. But yeah, you know, it's over.
Join the
Saitama is really ridiculous.
Discord and follow me on TikTok. We're trying to reach 200K, and that'd be greatly appreciated. Anyway, that's it. Love you.
Anyway, guys, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy that. It was fun. Saitama is very strong. Very strong. But you know, one last time, I'm gonna have to tap for you guys. The 2-1, like when you switch to the 1, it don't hit as much. But when you switch to 2, just like it's 2 like this, it's hit a lot. Yo, this is gas. This is good shit. But yeah, you know, boutique before. That was it, guys. Hope you guys have fun. And love you guys. I'm geek. You guys should be geek too. Only if you're 18 or older. Matter of fact, 21. Bye bye.